I've told myself this story wasn't real, that it was just another fake dark web rumor. But every year on the same night, I still get the same email. No sender. No subject. Just one sentence that proves someone out there remembers what I did. And tonight, I'm finally telling the full story because I don't think I'll get another chance. I used to think the dark web was exaggerated. You know, the usual stuff. Creepy stories made for clicks, fake screenshots, people pretending they saw something horrible just to feel interesting. I told myself I was smarter than that, more careful. That confidence is what got me into trouble. It started on a night I still remember too clearly. The kind of night where everything feels slow and quiet, like the world is holding its breath. It was past midnight. I couldn't sleep, my phone was dead, and my laptop was already open. That's when curiosity crept in, the dangerous kind. I wasn't looking for anything specific. I just wanted to see what was really there. Forums, hidden sites, the stuff people warn you about but never explain properly. I installed Tor weeks before but never used it. That night I finally clicked it open. First it was boring. Broken links, old forums, random pages that looked abandoned years ago. I remember laughing to myself, thinking, this is what everyone's scared of? Then I found a forum that felt different. No flashy titles. No edgy names. Just a plain black page with white text and a simple message at the top. Stories are safer than truth. That should have been my sign to leave. The posts weren't organized. No usernames. No timestamps. Just blocks of text. Confessions, maybe, or stories pretending to be confessions. People writing about things they couldn't tell anyone else. Some were clearly fake. Others felt too detailed to be made up. One post caught my attention. It was short, just 3 lines. I watched someone disappear. No one noticed. Now someone watches me. I don't know why, but that post stuck with me. I clicked on the replies. There weren't many, just one link posted underneath. No explanation, no warning, just a string of letters and numbers. I hovered over it for a long time. My instincts told me not to click. My ego told me I'd be fine. I clicked. The page loaded slowly, slower than anything I'd seen before. I thought it froze. Then text appeared, line by line like someone typing in real time. Still curious? I froze. I told myself it was scripted, a trick, a basic scare tactic. Then the next line appeared. You shouldn't be. Before I could react, my browser refreshed on its own. The screen went black. For a second, I thought my laptop shut down. Then an image loaded. It was a photo of a room. My room. The angle was wrong, too high, too far back. But there was no mistaking it. My desk. My chair. The crack in the wall near the door. The hoodie hanging behind me. I felt cold all over. I slammed the laptop shut so hard it hurt my hand. I sat there in the dark, heart pounding, telling myself it had to be fake. Old photo. Guesswork. Coincidence. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, everything felt normal. Too normal. No strange emails. No messages. No signs of anything wrong. I convinced myself I imagined it, or that someone used publicly available photos somehow. I avoided the dark web after that. Weeks turned into months. The fear faded, but not completely. It sat in the back of my mind like an unfinished sentence. Then the email came. No subject. No sender name. Just an address made of random characters. The message contained one sentence. Do you still believe it was fake? I stared at the screen for a long time. I didn't reply. I didn't delete it either. I just shut my laptop and tried to forget. The emails kept coming. Not often. Sometimes months apart. Always short. Always personal. Mentioning things no stranger should know. cafe I visited once. A conversation I had late at night with a friend. A dream I'd written in my notes app and never shared. That's when I realized something worse than being watched. Someone had been watching me for a long time. I changed my routines, took different routes, covered my webcam, updated passwords obsessively. Nothing stopped the emails. Whoever it was didn't want money, didn't threaten me directly. They just reminded me they were there. One night, almost a year after the first message, I received a file attachment. No text, just the file. I didn't want to open it. Every part of me screamed not to. But curiosity, the same curiosity that started all of this, won again. The file was a video. It showed footage from a security camera angle. Grainy. Night vision. Someone standing across the street from my apartment building. The timestamp was from the previous night. The person didn't move, didn't look around, just stood there, facing my building, facing my window. I reported everything after that. The emails, the video, the forum. The police listened politely. They asked questions. They promised to look into it. Nothing happened. The emails stopped soon after. Completely. No goodbye. No explanation. Years have passed since then. I moved cities, changed jobs, bought a new laptop. I don't use Tor anymore. I don't even like talking about this. But every year, on the same night I first clicked that link, I get an email. No sender. No subject. Just one sentence. Stories are safer than truth. And that's why this dark web story still haunts me.